Welcome back to the Ark Survival Guide. I've got some really exciting news to share with all of you today and wanted to get a video out as soon as possible. Ark Survival Evolved has a Black Friday sale going on for 2019, and on some of these consoles you are going to be able to get some insane deals on Ark Survival Evolved. And today I am going to tell you all about that, what the prices are, what expansions you can get with the Black Friday sales, and what consoles this applies to. So be sure to watch this whole video. It's going to be incredibly helpful for any of you who do not yet have Ark and all the expansions on all of your consoles. I'm also going to talk a little bit about why I haven't been releasing a lot of videos on my Ark channel, so be sure to watch this whole video. It will be really helpful for you no matter what console you have or don't have Ark on right now. So let's start with which consoles you can get Ark Survival Evolved for a crazy cheap deal on Black Friday. Now for PS4 and Xbox One, it is 100% certain they are having Black Friday sales, and you can get Ark for about $17.50 US, which is crazy cheap for Ark. It's normally about $45 to buy the base game, and there's a lot of expansions you can get along with that. But Ark for Switch and Ark for PC will probably also have Black Friday sales. Now, this is just speculation, but every time we have a half-off Ark sale for other consoles, we see it show up on all of the consoles. So if you keep checking on your store for Steam and Nintendo Switch, you will probably see Ark go up for a crazy 65% off sale on the base game. And keep an eye out for that. Keep checking back, especially on the actual day of Black Friday, and you'll probably be able to get Ark for a crazy cheap price, no matter what system you have and what console you're looking to get Ark on. Now, along with the base game, there are some expansions which can give you huge amounts of new content and massive worlds to explore, and we'll get into that in a minute, but those are also going on sale, mostly for about half price, and there is so much that you can get out of Ark right now for crazy cheap. And I'm going to explain my recommendations on how to handle the expansions if you're getting Ark for the first time on a particular console. Now let's start with the PS4 store because this is the most straightforward. It is currently $11.23 and the Black Friday sale is going from now until December 3rd at 11 a.m. So you have until then to purchase Ark at a crazy discount. Now you can get the base game for $17.49 and it's normally almost $50. But do keep in mind it is a very large file size, so you'll have to make sure you've got plenty of room on your hard drive. I would give yourself about 30 gigs just to be safe. Might have to move your files around, but it will be totally worth it. Now I'll get into my recommendations on the expansions in just a second, but let's show you some Xbox info too. So the Xbox Black Friday sale has sort of started now. If you look here, you can see they have early access for Ultimate and Gold members available now on November 23rd. But it looks like the full Black Friday sale will be open to everyone when it's actually closer to Black Friday. Now you can see up here it is currently $49.99 for everybody else, but it's $17.49 if you have an Xbox Live Gold package. Now it looks to me like when we're actually on Black Friday or close to Black Friday, everyone's going to have access to that $17.49 price. So keep an eye out for that and come back close to Black Friday and see if that is on sale if you're interested in getting Ark without Xbox Live or Gold. Now let's talk about the Ark expansion sales for Black Friday. We don't have access to those yet on any of the other consoles, but we can see all of it currently open on the PS4 store. So I'll show you that, and all of the info should be pretty much the same when the other ones come out. And I'll explain how the expansions work and my recommendations on what you get for this awesome Black Friday Ark sale. So here we are on the page that has all of the Ark expansions and downloads that you can get right now. And the Black Friday Ark sale is currently in effect. So there's a lot of different stuff you'll see that's on sale and a lot that's not. But this is all different packages you can get with Ark. Now this is the base Ark game, which comes with the main Ark, the island, and a few free downloadable content packs. Now there's some awesome free DLC for all of the consoles except Nintendo Switch. You're going to get some really good upgrades and some awesome new features and items just by getting the base game. You also get free downloadable content maps, which are the center map. It's a beautiful, amazing map. There's Ragnarok, which is just awesome. Definitely check out some of my maps playlists if you want to see what those maps look like. They are beautiful and amazing. And we recently got another free DLC map called Valguero, and each of those is about 25 square miles. They are massive additions to your game, and Valguero even has some aspects of some of the expansions, so you can get a lot of awesome content just included completely free with the base Ark download. For $17.50, you get hundreds of hours worth of gameplay totally free. And if you just want to check out Ark, definitely I highly recommend getting that. But you can also get some awesome expansions too. So there are additional expansions that you can get. One of them is Scorched Earth, that's the first expansion, and that gives you a whole new story map, which is all on a huge desert environment. It's a beautiful map, it's mostly desert, and there's a lot of really cool new items and dinosaurs that you can get on this map. It's basically a whole nother game, normally $20, but it's just $7 with this Ark Black Friday sale. There's also Ark Aberration, which is an insane map. It's all underground for the most part. Beautiful areas, beautiful environments, really cool new challenges. There's all kinds of new factors in this expansion, and there's crazy alien creatures that you have to deal with. And then that's also $7, normally $20. And then there's also Ark Extinction, which is another really awesome expansion. There's a lot of futuristic stuff going on here. You get robot dinosaurs, some giant robots you can build yourself. It's all in a huge post-apocalyptic civilization. I won't go into any spoilers, but it's an amazing expansion. I have it, I've played it. It's totally worth that $12. But if you want to get all of the expansions together and Ark, there are some great package deals too. Now, if you go down here, you can see the Ark Survival Evolved Explorers Edition is just $36. It's normally $90. Now, what this gets you is the base Ark game. You can get just the Explorers Edition, nothing else. Gets you the base Ark game and all three of those expansions all together, and for just $35. That's a ridiculous deal because it's basically 4 full games worth of content for $35. Totally insane. Or if you really don't know if you're going to like Ark, you could always download the $17 base game, and if you find you like it before the sale is over, you could just spend an extra $22 to upgrade and get all of the expansions. So definitely, you got a lot of good options, but I highly recommend, if you think you might have any chance of liking Ark, to just go ahead with that $35 download. It's cheaper than most games are anyway by themselves, but you get so much content, you will never run out of stuff to do. Now, we also have the Ark Genesis Season Pass available, and that is not on sale. I think the main reason all of these awesome sales exist is because Ark knows you're going to love all of that stuff, and you're going to want to pay full $35 price for Ark Genesis, which should be coming out in December or January, so very soon. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But if you haven't played any of the Ark expansions, or if there's any Ark content you have not gotten already, definitely highly recommend going ahead and getting that right now. I'm actually going to buy on my PS4 the full season pass, which is just $22, and that's going to unlock 3 expansions for me on the PS4. I already own Extinction on my PC, which I paid full price for, like $20 then, and I think that was totally worth the $20 when I bought it at full price. So definitely, I highly recommend that $22 season pass if you have just Ark, the base game. So let's talk about Steam and Ark on Switch also. Now, so far from what I've seen, the Steam store almost always follows the same sales you see on the PS4 and Xbox stores, so I would be really surprised if we don't see that Black Friday sale pricing being exactly the same for all of the Ark bundles and expansions that you'll see on the PS4 that we just went over. But the main concern you have with getting Ark for PC is you need to make sure your PC can handle it. Now, Steam will give you a full refund if you buy Ark, and then I think within 24 hours or less than 2 or 3 hours of gameplay, if you find your PC doesn't run Ark very well, then you can uninstall it, get a full refund. So it's a pretty risk-free thing if you buy Ark on Steam. But do bear in mind, it usually requires a pretty darn good computer if you want to make it look really good, like some of my footage you'll see. I've got a really good computer, and it requires that. It pushes my computer to its limits to get that really good max epic graphic quality. So, let's talk about Ark on Nintendo Switch. Now, a lot of people have been horribly disappointed with Ark on Switch, so you've got to realize what you're getting into if you want to buy Ark for Nintendo Switch. It is portable, and you can play it anywhere, which is awesome. I mean, I love that feature, and it's much better graphics compared to the mobile version, so if you've got Ark on your phone and you like it, Switch is going to be the best thing ever to you. Compared to any other consoles or PC, the graphics on Switch are utter garbage. Now, the Nintendo Switch is an amazing console, but it is tiny, and that means it doesn't have as much room to pack in all of the processing power you get with all of the other consoles. It's portable, it's awesome, and compared to any other portable gaming devices, it is just amazing. But compared to the other consoles, it just can't run Ark at the same graphic quality. So if you watch this video in like 720 resolution, maybe even more like 400 resolution, that'll give you an idea of what Ark is going to look like on Nintendo Switch. It's processing an entire environment with all the creatures in it at the same time, and it just can't keep up with the graphics. Now, because so many people complained about how much they hated Ark on Switch compared to the other consoles, I think that's why the developers have stopped making updates for Switch. So there are no downloadable content, maps, and none of the really awesome upgrades we've gotten for some of the basics of the gameplay. So if you have Ark on Nintendo Switch and you upgrade to a different console, you're going to get 4 times as much game content as you have on your Switch. So honestly, I think it's totally worth it to spend that $17 to get a game that is going to blow your mind if you liked Ark at all on Nintendo Switch. If you have another console and you want to be able to play Ark in a much smaller, lower graphic environment, but have it totally portable so you can play anywhere, anytime, it's actually pretty cool on Switch as long as you understand what you're getting into. So, real quick disclaimer, I don't make any money off of promoting Ark or anything like that, but I know that a lot of people here will really enjoy some of these expansions, and the price right now this week is insane. So if you ever thought about getting Ark, now is the time to do it. But once again, I don't get any kind of benefit from referring you guys to buying Ark. I just love the game, and I think a lot of you will love it too, and all of its expansions and awesomeness. So, for those of you who follow my channel, you may have noticed that I haven't been posting Ark videos very recently, and part of that is because I've been traveling and it's the holidays, my brother just had a baby, there's just been a lot going on lately, and I just got promoted at work and I'm now full-time, so a lot of things have been shifting around in my life to make it a little bit harder to find time to make Ark videos. But the biggest thing that has slowed me down so much in bringing you guys awesome Ark videos is actually YouTube itself. Now, I am still working on a full video about this whole situation. It's absolutely insane, in my opinion, and basically everyone else's opinion too. And frankly, I don't want to badmouth the US government or YouTube, so I really haven't found the words to explain what's going on without doing so, but I will put a couple links in the description of this video if you want to find out more about all of the changes on YouTube that are rolling out during the holidays. Great timing, right? But the short story, as far as you're concerned, is it has stopped me from producing videos, and I'm doing a lot of things to revamp some of my introductions and ending clips and all kinds of stuff for kind of rebranding my channel to make sure that everybody knows that these videos are not made for children. They are for people who are 13 years old and above, just like they have always been, but I have to be really careful now to stay out of legal trouble to make sure that I am clearly telling everybody that Ark is made for teenagers, is rated teen, and everybody who's watching my videos should be above 13 years old, just like they always have been. So that's what's been slowing me down, and I'm trying to catch up, and I'm getting there. I'm just have a crazy, huge amount of work that I'm having to do to get everything back online, and once we do, we should be back in action and have a lot of great Ark videos coming to you very soon. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps us out so much. Please subscribe to this channel and ring the bell for notifications, and it will let you know when our next videos are coming out. And hopefully in the next week or two, we will be back to making you lots of awesome Ark guides and videos very soon. And check out the join button next to the subscribe button. We have some awesome channel memberships and great rewards for becoming a member, and there's a video that will tell you all about that. So until the next video, I hope you all have a great weekend, happy Thanksgiving, and have fun on all of the awesome Black Friday sales.